Hello. Yo. Hello. Welcome, chat. How's everyone doing today? Good afternoon, Miro, Delboy, Overweight, Perfect, 3D Medic, Damien, welcome, buddy. How are you? Anyone going to DreamHack? Oh, yeah, Overweight. I saw your message. I don't think I am going to DreamHack. I don't think I'm going to DreamHack. I saw your message on Discord. I don't think I'm going to DreamHack, my guy. I'm going to Insomnia, but I don't think I'm going to DreamHack. Pankermeister, welcome. Joseph, hello. Be More, hello. The only one you see, hello, hello, hello. Stefan, coming in with the first gifted sub of today to the chef. What are you cooking, the chef? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Welcome, guys. 1,191 total Twitch subscribers. Hello. The only one you see as well, the first time chat. Hello. Over on the YouTube, who we got? Gary, Andy, Sebek, Madak, Joseph, Medic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nightly. MK, welcome, buddy. How are you? Lord the glove above on a dove. Tenno, we just started the stream. We just started the stream. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subscriptions. I appreciate it. Techno, you're a legend. You gifted a sub to Abdul, Will, Zumba, Kieran, Edin, Merlin, Licky, Miller, 89, and Ethian. Thank you very, very much, Techno, you absolute beast of a person. Thank you. 7 on the leaderboard for this month. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hype Train as well has started. Honestly, I have no words. I've literally just started the stream. I've literally just said hello. That's it. Here he be the Arc Raider himself. Oh, thank you, Retro. How are you? Mick Rick, welcome, my friend. Are you going to review the hot air station today? Can't wait. Maybe. It depends on time. Albix, welcome. How are you? Suffering had tooth out this morning. Good, though. Good, Damien. Good. 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 That's what you want. You want it out. It's good. Just give it maybe tomorrow, the next day, you'll start. I've got a tooth out. Chat didn't know that, did you, chat? Huh? Some people did. I've shown it off before. Not showing it off. It's not something to show off. It's not like, oh, look at my prized possession. I had a tooth taken out. This big boy. See that? Yeah. And it was the best thing ever. Because once it's out, it's gone. That pain's gone. The tooth was taken out. The root was taken out. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. Fam's all good. Thank you, Mirror. I appreciate that. Thank you. Here we go. Honestly, Zumba. First time chat, welcome. It had to be done. Did it? Did it have to be done? I don't think it had to be done. Level 4 hype train, and we just started the stream. We're literally rolling a level 4 hype train, and I've literally just started the stream. Crazy. Zadorm, hello. How are you today? Let's get that 1200 on the go. I can't believe it. 1200. I didn't expect that literally as soon as I sparked up the stream today. 1,201 total Twitch subscribers is crazy. Registrar, welcome. How are you? I got everything ripped out when I was 20, dentures from then on due to illness. Yeah, some people need it, right? Some people need it. I guess it gets rid of any risk of having any infections or anything like that. All good, thank you, Joe. How are you? I look happy. Oh, thanks. I feel quite tired today, but thank you. Now then, Joey, my second live. Just bought 6 Elite controllers. Took the first one apart. Any tips on replacing the USB port on one? I've never done it. I don't think I've ever done it on an Elite controller. Chris Plowman, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. And Zumba, thank you very much for the follow. The Only One, thank you for the follow. And Jimmo, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. How's the Raider today? I'm good. I was watching a few videos on Arc Raiders recently. Yeah, just to understand the items a little bit better, or try to at least anyway. How much have I saved in not going to the dentist after? True, Overway. Very, very true. Ian, hello. How are you? Programming? Yeah, not my sort of thing. Bodge, welcome, my friend. How are you? Got into repairing stuff, says Kettle. Managed to do my first micro USB port change, which was success. Now I've got a Nintendo Switch, no power. Done basic checks and found short around max IC. I need you to check, Kettle. I can't help you specifically on the stream. I need you to check and make sure that it's a short and not low impedance. Because if it's low impedance, that'll be below 50 ohms worth of resistance. So when you check your multimeter and it's beeping, most multimeters beep under 50 ohms worth of resistance. So there isn't usually a short around the max IC. What I would do is join the Discord, !Discord, raise a forum repair request, and then let people help you, is what I would say. But people often get confused about there being a short around the max IC. Discovered your videos about a month ago, and they're quite entertaining. First time watching a stream. Let's go, Mars Bars. Welcome. Techno, thank you very much for another 100 bits. Techno, you want to roll today already? Lord the glove above on a dove. 1 minute 30 on the clock on the hype train. Level 4, 4% of the way. We don't have to start today like this, chat. It's already more than enough, you know. I've got a board of absolute zero shorts anyway, but still won't boot. Figure that one out. EMMC. In the Discord, yeah, pop a pepper, pickle, pop a message. Right, chat, we got a bit of an interesting one today. Do you remember the SD card one that we had yesterday? And do you remember I put it to the side and I was like, oh, it's the SD card reader, you know, and we'll check it. And I checked the fuses and I was pretty sure it was going to be the fuses. Then it wasn't the fuses. And I was like, it's just going to be that pin that's out. Well, what if I told you that wasn't the case and that I actually have to desolder and solder a new SD card reader? Because that's what I have to do. And that's what I'm going to jump straight into today. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. So I've got to actually replace bare Joey hands, by the way. I cut my nails recently, so I feel a lot better, you know. Sometimes they get a bit tame. All right? But these aren't bad nails, chat. Hey, what do you think? Out of 10. Can we give them at least a 6? At least a 6. I'm still not very good at this one. Maybe getting a little bit long, but an 8. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take an 8 all day long. Good rabbit paws. Oh, Lord, the man. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Can we go one stream without mentioning the word? Yeah, feel free to hit the like button if you are enjoying the stream, of course. Yeah. Hi, Joey. Hi, chat. How are you? Yeah, I'm really, really good. Thank you, Jose. How are you, my friend? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that's what I need to do. I need to replace the SD card slot on this device. Now, I've not done that yet, so it's going to be super duper interesting, isn't it? I don't know if I've got the skills to do it, if I'm honest. We will definitely find out very soon. We'll definitely find out very soon. Now, what I'm going to say is there's going to be a lot of plastics, okay? There's a lot of plastics in the vicinity, in the area. So we need to make sure that we don't burn the plastics. How do you solder an SD card reader without burning the plastic? You move the hot air around quite a lot. Wheaty with the tier 2, 25 months.
Watching on my back through the Raj grin.
Let's go. When TTS says Raj, TTS means ROG. Okay, ROG. I knew I was taking this back together, so I didn't put it back together fully, but I have just realized that the power button's not plugged in. So yeah, let's get that sorted. We're going to fix this bad boy, that's for sure. Well, I'm going to try my hardest. It's going to be a show of skill today. It's very rare. It's very rare because some of the repairs that I've had recently have been super, super easy. Super, super easy. Same ROG as yesterday. Yeah, so this is the SD card. This is the SD card issue that we had. So the SD card reader wasn't reading. And what is quite funny, actually, is if I push the SD card in, it reads, but it doesn't click. So I didn't actually explain why I was replacing it. The reason why I'm replacing the actual SD card reader is because the clipping mechanism is broken from it. So it doesn't hold the SD card in. It reads the SD card, but it doesn't hold it in. Building Zigbee devices today. What on earth is a Zigbee? Sounds like a Pokemon. Sounds like a Pokemon, man. Zigbee. You guys see the new Pokemon Lego things? Oh, smart home device. Oh, nice. Nice-oo, nice-oo. Gelder, welcome. How are you? Really hot in my room today. Yeah, there's new Pokemon Lego things. I saw them on Twitter. I saw them on the twits. Did you? My guy.
Hi, Joey
Hello,
Smiley Face.
hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much. I appreciate your Prime for 21 months. Get your coffee, chat. Okay? This is an order. Get your coffee. Lauder glove. That is so good. That is so good. I needed that. I done a leg day today. Lauder, my goodness, I was sweating like you wouldn't believe. I was sweating like you wouldn't believe today in the gym. And I was just doing a leg workout. Arguably one of the harder workouts because of the fact, you know, your leg muscles are big. And therefore they need to work hard. So yeah, my that was an interesting one. It was definitely very interesting. I don't know how I'm going to tackle this, man. I really don't know how I'm going to tackle this. I need to have a look and see where the plastics are. All sorts. This is going to be a tough one. Good one, though. We like these ones. Joey, do you have an affiliated link for the mechanic multimeter leads? On the video I do. I know that's a little bit of a long rooted answer. I don't, if you do exclamation mark tools, I don't think there's a link there for the leads. I could be wrong though. If not, then the latest AliExpress video will supply you with that link, my friend. If you can't be bothered to go into that link, let me know and I shall post it in the chat. I completely understand. I'm actually going to disconnect the SSD here. This is fully up to date, this device, in terms of Windows updates. And oh, no. That's a lie. It's not fully up to date, but it's just, I think it's just finished the latest Windows updates. I need to check the Armory crate to make sure that's all good. I'm going to take this, I'm going to take the heatsink off because I'm going to be soldering, so. I ordered the A9 soldering iron based on your review. I cannot wait to try it out. Let's go, Sharpie. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Was that on the, when was that? Was that recently? Or, thank you. I really appreciate that. It's very, very kind of you. That's incredible support, honestly. Snap on the leg day. What were you squatting? I kind of cheat with my squats because I'm not that flexible. So what I was doing today is I was doing not a hack squat. What's the other one? I was doing leg press. So on the leg press, my max on leg press is like 10 reps at 170 kg. But what I've done today is because I wanted to get more flex and to get the weight lower, like to my hips. So I wanted to really push myself today in terms of like my abductors and stuff. Then what I did was I lowered it all the way. I started on like 50 kg and just made sure I got like as low as I possibly could. And then I upped it. I think the highest I got with like, I'd say good, clean, low reps was around about 120. And then at 150, I went up to 150 and I was struggling at that point to do my harder reps. So I'd already pushed myself at that point. So I wasn't able to do like the big ones. I do, yes, I do leg extensions and I hate them with a passion. Same thing today. I tried to slow them down and actually lower the weight and not ego lift them. So I put the weight down to try and actually, you know, like on a leg extension. So these are my legs, chat. When a leg extension, it's like, these are my legs. I'm sat down here. And what you have to do is the weight is against your legs, right? So when you kind of need to like push and then you try and lower back down. Push, it's like a little bit of power and then lower back down, right? My legs today, I said to myself, what I'm going to try and do is slowly push up and slowly go down. Slowly push up. So I lowered the weight. I couldn't slowly go up. I literally had to... Horrible. The thing that I hate with leg extension, as well as the other thing, it's not leg extension, it's leg... I can't remember what the other one is. There's a leg extension, but then the other one is the opposite way where you have to like press down. I can't remember which one that is. I've scrapped that one because the machine is just not comfortable. So what I end up doing now is I do the laying down hamstring curls. Now those are a pain. However, they feel comfortable to me. So even though they make me shake like crazy and they actually make me sick, for me, I feel like I get the best stretch on my legs with doing like the lay down hamstring curls. Those are bad boy. Those are bad boy. It's the other ones, man. The other ones are horrible. I can't, because I sit in the seat and I always slip down the seat if I do that one. It might be leg curl. Yeah, it might be leg curl. But that leg curl one, I always slip down the seat. I hate it. It just makes, I'm really uncomfortable when I do it. So I do the lying down hamstring, and that one, whoa, let me tell you. If you want like to not walk, that's how you do it. If you want a not walking day at the gym, that's how you do it. You know what? I might be able to heat from underneath here, or both sides actually. Okay. Tristan, welcome. How are you? Recently, I appreciate your honest reviews. Ah, thank you, Sharpie. I appreciate that. Yeah. My personal recommendation for a beginner soldering iron is an AliExpress A9E. An Afen A9E is the recommendation of what I would recommend buying. This soldering station right here is elite. This one. That is an affiliation link, however. Just as an FYI, this one right here. That soldering iron is what I would recommend anyone to. I mean, if you had a bit more of a budget than a standard budget of £20, say, if you wanted to up it, I would definitely go that, in my personal opinion. All right. What I'm thinking of doing here, so upon inspection, I have the SD card reader here, which needs to be replaced. I don't know where the locking mechanism actually is. I don't know why it's not locking it. I don't think there's going to be something that I can simply bend back to make sure that it locks. However, I'm thinking a little bit of, I'm going to heat the bottom here and just move the hot air around, right? I'm going to heat the bottom, and then I'm actually going to come over from the top. And for the final bit, I'm going to heat up here. I think that's how I'm going to play it. Oh no, my headset battery's low. It's just gone battery low. Oh dear. Let me plug you in, my friend. So I don't need you dying on me whilst I'm halfway through the hot air. Do I sound the same, chat? Yes or no? Testing. Do I sound the same, chat? Yes or no? Testing. Do you know what? Wait, test. Testing 1, 2, 3. I need to check these things because if I use it ultimately for recordings, I need to make sure it's good quality. So, building Zigbee devices today. What on earth is it? That's the final bit. Do you know what? Wait, test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Sound the same, chat? Yes or no? Testing. I think it does sound the same. I think we're good. Okay, cool. Sorry, I just had to make sure. 50 meg down. Oh, that's liquid. Why is that liquid? Is it because it's warm in here? I don't know. That is actually liquid though, because that's meant to be hard stuff. I'll probably just end up scooping it back on. Anyway, yeah, I'm thinking we just go for that, hey? I think that's the route that I'm going to opt to take. Now, I don't know because, again, I've not done this before. Let me just... This is our Donair. And I'm just going to see if this card reader is okay. Yeah. Locks in perfectly. I think the test here is actually to... Well, this is our good one, so I don't necessarily want to ruin that. So I'm thinking, do I just go gun-ho with this one and take it off the board? Or do I try and take this one off first? I think I try and take this one off, which is my donor, just to get a feel for it. I think we go with that. Let's try that. All right, this is going to be hard. When I say hard, it's just something that I've not done before. Working around plastics can be a little bit iffy. Let's lock it in. Locked one in. Lock the other one in. I don't want to bend the board too much here. At all. Alright. Let's go for the W lens. Get more of a better picture right now. Not used this in a while, I don't think. Yo, Loki, welcome. Welcome to the party, mate. It's going to be an interesting one. Yeah, the clasp is gone. So the one that I had, I don't know if you know, Loki, but I had one yesterday that had an issue with the SD card reader. I instantly checked the fuse. The fuse wasn't the issue. So I kind of jumped to conclusion there. And it turns out it was the clip on the SD card reader. It's just not holding the SD card in. When I pushed it down and forced it down, it worked. It was just the actual SD card reader sucked. So I need to take one from a donor. I could just maybe blast from bottom, but I think I might end up going top. The thing is, if I go from top, I then have to remove this little thing. Maybe I just keep it bottom. We'll see. I'll see how I get on. Yo! Random bloke, welcome. Treat it like a USB. Oh, like a switch. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of what I was going to go for. I'm still going to stick 450, I think, to be honest with you. And airflow, I'm going to go 70%. You know, I feel like I can just move it around. I'm actually going to try and shorten this so it doesn't shake as much, because I know that the shaking can be very, very annoying to a lot of people. So I do apologise. It needs to go off here. All right, let's do this. 450 degrees Celsius, 70% airflow. I'll get my tweezers. And we'll try and take it off. It shouldn't be too difficult, he says. Try and get the ball up to a little bit of a temperature first. This is my donor, so if it goes wrong, at least I've got another one. You know what I mean? I didn't take the foam off, did I? What am I running over right now? What's happening? Why is what's going on? I need the movement in my chair, you know? I need the movement in my chair. Okay, here we go. All right. Move the phone. Yeah, too late. Yeah. I want it to come off, eh? Okay, it's gonna be hard. I wonder if I can get it off from the top. Wait, is that Captain? Is that Captain tape? Yeah, it is. We've got the headphone jack as well. So we've got the headphone jack, we've got the Captain tape. Prevail, welcome, how are you? Patience is key. Yeah, it's too much patience, to be fair. That was too much patience, if I'm honest. I want to say it's the grounding. I don't know whether to just add flux here and come in with a soldering iron and some flux. Just add a bunch of leaded solder. I don't know whether to do that. Just to help. But that seems really silly. At the moment, anyway. Thing is, it's an SD card as well. It's an SD card reader as well, right? I don't want to get flux in the SD card reader. I don't want to do that at all. So I've just added a little bit of leaded solder on this. I'm just going to remove the nozzle as well. More surface heat. The board's too thin to do that. This is a tough one. Let's try again. Wow, tough. I like it. Challenge. Graham, welcome, buddy. How are you? I'm waiting to see the solder molten on either side, which is here and here, because those are the thickest points. I think the other points melted. Yeah, this is tough. It's going. All right. Tough. Tough, tough, tough. Tough one. Yo, Mr. Ploppy, thank you very much for the Prime subscription for 13 months. Thank you. All right. Now we go with the real thing. Okay. Just moving the foam. I could put a little bit of Captain Tape on the back of that. You guys know that I don't like to work with Captain Tape. However, I feel like that Captain Tape might actually protect and reflect some of the heat that's going onto the headphone jack, which I don't usually do. I don't usually do that, but in this circumstance, I actually think Captain Tape would work. Actually work pretty nicely. To be honest, I could be entirely wrong, of course, but if I am right, it's going to save me some hassle. That's faux show. I'm just going to use my soldering iron to quickly drop some leaded here. Okay. There's a very strong possibility I messed this up. Let's go. Andy, welcome. How are you? Hello, guys. We can't see a thing. Oh, you should be able to. Oh, here we go. Let's go. kind of awkward, man. I'm not even too fast, technically, if I do singe the headphone port, as long as it still works. I don't really care if I melt some of the plastic, you know? There she is. Let's work whilst we're hot, hey? It does take a lot of heat, you're right. Much more than I was actually expecting. I'm not turning it over yet. I refuse. It could be horrendous on the other side. It could be absolutely atrocious. Just letting you know. It could be awful. I have no idea. All I know is I'm just going to try and operate quick here. Go wait for those back ones. Right at the back. There we go. Come on. And the other one on the left. One on the left. Nice. Here we go. Oh, this is horrible. Okay. There it goes. Let it do its thing. I'm not pushing it. I'm not doing anything. I'm letting the hot air do the work. You see this? The hot air is doing the work right now. I'll give it a little nudge now. Should be it. Should. I have no idea if it's flat. I have no idea if they're making good connections at the moment. I'm just going to leave it. Let the solder solidify properly. And then we'll see how we're getting on. I don't know if we've got a bridge here on the back left or whether it's just that there's solder actually on the bottom of the connector. On the metal part. Ball's going to be very hot. So I'm going to handle it very carefully. Not going to flex it or anything like that. Put that down there. Switch over to the L lens. And let's see if that is a bridge or whether it is just a bit of solder on the port. Yeah, it's just a bit of solder on the port. Nice. All of those look connected to me and soldered. We look good there, not moving anywhere. That one could probably just be touched a little bit. Doesn't need to be, but OCD and whatnot. No, there's no bridge. No bridge at pin 1. Okay, ready? We're going to flip over to the back. I have not seen it. If there's any components missing, game's the game, and I'll have to sort them out, won't I? You ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go, man. No components missing. Clean job. And the port. Not the HDMI port. Headphone port. Nice. Look at that. That took a lot of heat as well, by the way. Wow. Good. Good. That was a tough job. That was a tough job. I can't lie. I think as well, on the donor, if you look at the donor, look. So this is my first attempt. That's why it's important to practice on donors. My first attempt. Look at that. So do you know what happened here on the donor? Because I thought well, number one, we've got all the foam. Number two, I thought the SD card reader went all the way through, so I forgot that there was actual board here. So what I tried to do was take my tweezers like this and remove the SD card slot like this, is what I tried to do. If that makes sense from those two. And then I quickly learned that actually, I just have to put my tweezer inside the SD card slot reader and then pull it off. That's why it's important to practice on donors. Because can you imagine if I done that on our main job? It wouldn't have been very good with it. But that's done a really nice job here. Yeah, the main thing, I guess, is does it work? That is indeed correct. Does it work? This was the old one. And now I've got the SD card reader, so I'm just going to make sure that it clicks in place and that it's going to work as it should. So if I push this down, yep, it clicks really, really nice. So, you know, that's not the full story. Does it click? You know, it's actually, does it work? So what I'll do now is I'll put it all back together and we'll give it a test. But that was successful in my opinion. Sorry about that, chat. I had to go a little bit quiet because I had to concentrate, you see, because those situations can be horrendous sometimes. You have to really be careful. Loki, are you still here? Do I need to actually put this back, this foam? Like, what does this foam actually do? What does it accomplish, you know? What does it actually accomplish here? What heat gun do I have? If you do ! tools, it will direct you to the exact tools I have. Exact. Like that. Oh, I put it on the wrong... Have I put it on the wrong way? Yeah, what am I doing? Sorry. I put it in the wrong way. Keeps dust out from the port. I see. Props mic wind buffer thing. Oh, that's a good point as well, yeah. Stay down there. Oh, it goes across there. Oh, wait, have I got this wrong way? It goes like that. No, it doesn't go like that. How does this go? I can't even remember. Like that. Checking the VOD. I don't actually get it in the picture. I don't actually get it in the picture. What a moron. Not supposed to be bent. Is it not? Is it like that? The sticky tapes come off. There we go. All right, we got it. We got it. Whew, okay. Right, let's put it back together. See if this works. I got a question actually. Loki, do you know what temperature the TPM actually melts at and becomes liquid? Because it's liquid now and it's not. It's hot in my room, but I thought it would be like a lot hotter. You know, like 50 degrees or so is when I'd actually see the TPM liquefy. But it seems to liquefy now. It's pretty warm on my room, maybe like 25 degrees or something. So is that when it liquefies? 30 to 40? Oh, maybe it is then. Yeah, because look, it is liquid right now. Liquid. So maybe it's just quite warm in my room then, with the hot air gun and all of those things. Oh, Lord, glove. I really hope this works. If it does, I'll be happy because that's a nice repair. To be fair, yeah, that's quite difficult. I can imagine the USB-C port being a pain as well. I've personally not, luckily, had to do one of those yet, but it requires that whole bar. It requires the whole bar, you know, this thing. So I can imagine. I guess it'll just be a low melt situation or leaded. Sorry. So we go with leaded, get it all up in there. But it's also under here, isn't it? Oh, I don't actually know. Because it's USB-C, I don't know if there's pins underneath the port, which you can't get to. So leaded actually wouldn't help. Maybe this just requires a tremendous amount of baking for that situation. Is what I'm thinking. Maybe you need to bake a bit of a cake. Put it on a preheater. The thermal goo is the proper term. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Thermal goo is definitely the proper term. Apologies. I shall refer to it as thermal goo. Bohemian, welcome, buddy. How are you? What I'm going to do is actually scoop up with a bit of plastic this TPM, spread it on the die. Like that. Just like that. The repair's going very well. The repair's going very well. This is an interesting one. I hope so anyway. I hope it goes well. Loki, do you know this is the second device that I've seen the silver screws on the APU clamp? So maybe you've just not had one yet, no? Oh no, wait, are they silver or black? Oh no, they are black. Yeah. Ignore me. Maybe that was just a freakish one-off, that other one, you know? Welcome, peeps. How is everybody doing today, by the way? Are we all okay? Are we all good? One in the chat if you're working and lurking. I know it's New Year. People aren't going to be as like talkative and stuff as what they were, you know? I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. Oh, but the wrong way. One. Broderick, welcome. How are you? Yeah, lots of people lurking, working and lurking. Understood. -1. Is that meant to be working, but not working and watching the stream? Is that what that is, Benny George? Have I nailed that? Don't let me distract you from your work. Have me on in the background, lovely jubbly, but you be productive, my guys. Get it done. Do you hear me? Get it done. Another event at Southampton Uni. Lovely jubbly, take note. Doing school run today. I see. I'm going to have to start that soon. I'm going to have to start that soon. Well, maybe not me. Maybe not me. Maybe it'll be Mrs. JDT. We'll see. We'll see. Get back to work, everyone. Oh, JFix. I watched the vid, by the way, my guy. For those who don't know, exclamation mark JFix. JFix has done part 2 of the laptop. I won't spoil it. Just in case you are interested and want to watch it. So I can't really speak about it, to be fair. Can I? I can't really speak about it. What I will say is good job. Yeah, I won't give spoilers. I won't give spoilers. JFix with 2 X's. Thanks, Mira. Alright, that's that. Let me plug the ribbon cables in now so I don't forget when I put everything back together. That's always best practice. Funky Sniper, watching you like therapy to keep up the good work. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's a compliment. I'll take it. Personally started with a 858D from Amazon. Yeah. That's what I've got. Right here. That's what's in that box behind on the floor. You can't see. It's an 858D. I got that exact iron. Sorry, exact hot air station. I wasn't going to use it then. There's no way. Just in case. Just in case. Roy, are you here? I just remembered that Roy won the giveaway for the soldering iron. I've not posted it yet. I've not even messaged him about it. Like, it completely slipped my mind. I think subconsciously it's because I thought, oh, Roy won it. So I was like, I'll get round to that. And then it's been a couple days now and I haven't. I think it was Sunday was the draw. So I need to get that sent to you. Roy, well done. Congrats on winning the soldering iron. I need to get it out to you. Competition fix. You can talk. What do we call him? We call him Merch Fiend. That's what we call Bodge Bodge. How many did you win? Did you win 3 bits of merch from Techno giving away stuff? Was it 3? Or was it 2? It might have been 2. That was so funny. I don't know if Roy was here for that. I'm not too sure if he was. If he managed to get to witness that situation, you know? It's very funny. I couldn't believe it. I don't think Techno could believe it either. Same issue with Gibbs' Steam Deck, and you haven't. Yes, you're right. I haven't pronounced a winner for Gibbs' Steam Deck. You're 100% correct. Chad, do we think this is going to work? Thank you for the support. By the way, guys, we have crossed 1,200 Twitch subscriptions. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was all a fix. It was a scam. I'm not going to do all the screws. I'll just do those 3 just in case I need to take it apart and do something. Right. Let's turn this bad boy on and see what the situation is. Does it turn on? Is the first thing that I'll ask myself. I hope it does. Why'd you use a cooking mat instead of a silicon ESD mat? This mat has worked wonders for me. This mat has been a blessing. And this was sent to me by Phil, the coder. And I still use it to this day. There is not a single bit of bubbling on this board, on this mat. Whereas when I used to use the blue mats, the silicon ones, they used to bubble. I don't know if that's because of how thick they were, but whenever I used to use it, they just used to bubble, and they go, and then when you're trying to work on something that it's bubbling and it's going like this, it makes the job extremely tough. Honestly, I would not recommend another mat other than this if you were specifically using it for soldering and hot air, personally. Right, chat, what do you think? Is it going to work, yes or no? Is it going to work, yes or no? No, it's not that wolf-packed at all. It's not that the ROGs are unreliable. It's just that I've managed to pick up a bargain with a few of them. I haven't heard from my supplier since before Christmas, so we could have an issue. I kind of thought, it's fine. You know, they're on a break. I thought they're on a break. But it's been near on a month now since I've heard anything. And they did offer me a bit of faulty equipment. So I responded saying, yeah, I'll take it, but then I haven't heard anything since. So I don't know if Sim is around and about, but I did message Sim this morning. To see if anything was going on, but I don't think I've had a response just yet. No, I haven't. Good news, it turns on. Happy days. Happy days. Thanks for answering my question. Big fan of the channel. Just found you recently. You're more than welcome. Greetings from Sweden. You sir are a legend. Thank you, Dave. I wouldn't say legend, but I appreciate that. It's very kind. K3, KFUX, Aussie, Lord Faulty. Thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate it. Are you gaming after fixes today? I'm not sure, man. I've done a lot of gaming recently, and I could probably do with getting a bit of editing done for this video specifically. I'm not sure is what I will say. I don't know. It's like, I have to be careful. I do have to be careful. The reason I have to be careful is because I need to find a balance between, you know, being able to stream and play games and work. Because technically, they're the same thing. Because I could potentially earn an income whilst playing games on Twitch. However, it's not the same as a repair stream. So I can't just sit there and play games because I wouldn't necessarily make any money. So I also need to be careful in that regards, if that makes sense. Whereas if I end the stream and I do some editing, technically, I'm earning money that way because I'm either getting further ahead or whatever. Does that make sense? So I have to be careful with my allotted time. So if I just go ahead and play Arc Raiders for 2 hours, I can't really justify that financially, whereas what I could be doing is editing or even streaming repairs, if that makes sense. It's not about a second channel. No, I'll do it on Twitch. It's fine. What I'm saying is that my time could be spent more wisely. Does that make sense? We're not at the elite gamer level where like I'm streaming to thousands and thousands of people and I can say, oh, it's okay because, you know, like on ads, I make money from ads on Twitch. That's just not really a thing. My ads on Twitch, I think I make $5 a stream. I think it's about $5 per stream. So I don't think, yeah, that wouldn't cover the time that I wanted to spend gaming, if that makes sense. So I just have to be smarter with my decision. So I can't stream games after every stream. Whereas what I could actually be doing is editing and doing other productive things. I hope that makes sense. Because streaming is very, streaming can be very hit or miss, you know? Okay. Are we ready? I'm ready. I'm nervous, but I'm ready. I need to make sure this clips in and it works. I'm pretty confident. But I've been confident before and I've eaten my words. So I'm not going to be confident. I'm just going to be chill. Here we go. It's in. Yes! It recognizes it. It opens in File Explorer and it reads files. Now, what I'm going to do is just see if I can drag one of those files over to the desktop and make sure that she copies. Go back. Go back. There we go. Pretty much straight away. Lovely. Jubbly. Look at that. Nice. We done it. Cool. Happy diddly days. SD card reader works and it stays in there. That's what I'm talking about. Let me just take it out. Bosh. That is this ROG Ally also fixed. I can't believe it. We're actually 3 for 3, to be honest with you. We are 3 for 3 on ROG Allies for this video. Wow. Do you know what as well? I've got one more ROG Ally left, I think, because I think last time I was actually saying, oh, guys, this is my last ROG Ally, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't. I had one left. So out of the 12, I fixed, out of the 12, I had worked on 11, fixed 10. Out of this bunch. So I fixed 10 ROG Allies out of 11, by the way, chat. I might be able to go 11 for 12. Because I have one left. Now, bear in mind, it's like between £100 and £150 profit per device. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? So the ROG Allies have been great success. Great success. And they were last time. They were last time. Some of them were just like change out thumbstick. You know what I mean? What have you done to your Lord of Glove? Right hand thumb and some threads. I know. This is a pair that I washed and went in the washing machine and picked out yesterday. So these ones are actually really nice and they smell nice. Is the music louder today? I didn't aim for it to be louder, but I'm going to go ahead and assume that it is because you've said so. What was wrong with the one you didn't fix? Oh, intermittent issues. Intermittent issues. Unfortunately. Horrible ones. I hate those ones so much. So I was like, oh, I think I went through like 3 batteries of that specific ROG. To be precise. It was awful. To just try and diagnose and see what's going on. And the thing is with the intermittent ones as well, it takes so much time. Because you have to wait, if you want to do a reset, you have to reset, you have to go through all the windows and all of those things, you know? I love this thing, man. All of my tools can be found, !tools in the chat. This thing's amazing. Let's do this, look, ploppity plop, 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 suck it up, 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 suck it up. There it is. Let's do that, sucks it up, and then, yeah. Love it. Lovely jubbly. Lovely bubbly jubbly. And she's clean. Amazing. Great level for me, the music. Oh, is it just enough for like background noise, is it? Wow, can you believe this has been replaced? Sometimes I look at this stuff and I'm like, I replaced that. I've done a good job, you know? Not all the time, but some of the time. I go, oh, I done a good job here. Jubbly bubbly. Let's get troubly. I'm just going to make sure that I've done the rest of the updates on here. Yeah, because if I do this, if I end the stream and edit this video, we could be looking pretty decent in terms of how far ahead we've got. But I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of nervous for what's to come, if I'm honest with you. I hate this sort of time. I hate it so much. I hate this sort of time. The nervousness. The whole part of being a content creator, I mean, it keeps you on your toes. Has to keep you on your toes. Chat, I have to be on my toes 24/7. Have to be on my toes. Because if I don't stand on my toes, I stand on my heels. GG. Those who know will know. I have to be super on it. I have to be super on it, you know? You're always thinking about like the next video, the next thing. I wake up at like 3 a.m. and I'm like, oh no, I haven't done this. What am I going to do here? What about that? Wouldn't swap it for the world though, man. I wouldn't swap it for the world. Honestly. I found my calling. Could be other things that I would like to do in life. I don't know. I'm somebody who likes to keep like an open mind, you know, with those things. But I definitely found my calling and what it is that I love doing. And with the whole streaming game stuff recently, it's just been so incredible that I've just had people stay and watch, you know. It's been enlightening is what I'm going to say. Enlightening. That's a big word for me. Where is check for updates. You not got a UHS-2 card to test as they use more pins in the SD card. I don't. I should get one, hey? Gibbs is on, lol arc. He doesn't want to play with me, chat. He doesn't want to play with me. He doesn't want to play with me. I let him down yesterday. I really let him down yesterday. It's not, guys, it's not time to raid. It's not time to raid. It's not time to raid. I really let Gibbs down yesterday. He doesn't want to play with me. I can't play with Gibbs until I get to a level. I've decided. To be fair, I did watch some of his games last night, and I don't think he had a good time himself. From what I was watching, Roy said I was watching him last night. Roy, I think we can agree. I don't think, I mean, he had fun, but some of the raids that I saw, there was one guy that he was playing with. They both seemed like really cool people. There was one guy that he was playing with who just couldn't extract, and I was like, I know this feeling, and I know how this guy feels right this second, man. He literally couldn't get out with anything. He couldn't get out with anything. And I was like, man, I know exactly how this guy feels. I know exactly how this guy feels. But yeah, they seem like cool people as well. We were streaming with a couple of other people yesterday. But yeah, he doesn't want to play with me today. It's just not happening. Do some solos. Yeah, I need to. That's my nighttime gaming time though, you know, when the kids are in bed and the missus is asleep and all of those good things. I can't really justify it, guys. If I'm honest, I can't really justify it. I have to. Sometimes I have to be a little bit more adult and go. You know, there's certain decisions you have to make that would be more beneficial for me personally. So we'll see. I don't think it's going to be today though. I'm not entirely sure. We're not done with the tech repair stream yet, but I'm not entirely sure about the whole ARC situation. He loves the banter. I don't know if he does. I don't know. There's a fine line between banter and then dying all the time and not... Do you know what I mean? He was getting out though, so I guess for him, maybe, you know, maybe it's actually okay. He was getting out a lot of the time. He was getting some good loot. I did jump on last night and I played a little bit on my own and I'd done some solos and I had... I came out one game with 4 different blueprints. 4. And I was like... I went to spaceport and I went to like high loot areas and I just kept getting blueprints. I was like, oh my gosh, amazing. So I just kept, I had some of those, which is really cool. But trust me, the feeling of like getting out with 4 blueprints, I had to beg people. I was like, friendly, friendly, friendly. I was walking around. I was like, friendly, 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 friendly. I was just telling everyone that I was friendly. I didn't want to mess with anyone. I was like, I got 4. I got 4 blueprints that I need to learn here. Basically, a blueprint is like a thing that you learn to craft a certain item in the game. Right, so I can just go ahead and reset this bad boy now. So this one can be reset. That one has been reset. I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to turn it on. Yeah, it's got a tick on it. So I'm assuming that's... And is this one going through some updates now? What's going on with this one down here? Turn that one on. I think that one's okay. I think that one's the... Oh, that one's a firmware one. I think that one's reset as well. So that one's reset. That one's reset. This one, I just need to reset because I've done all the updates and whatnot. Let me just check calibration to the nation. Let me check some calibration with this and just make sure that the sticks are good and stuff. And then it's good to reset. I mean, yeah, I don't even need to calibrate. It's fine. There's no drift on that one. No drift on that one at all. I could just go for the reset. Amazing. Oh, jubbly. Jubbly, jubbly, jubbly. Yesterday was funny, and that's what it's all about, especially for us watching. Oh, yeah, of course. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's about, you know, if I'm doing a job, it's to make sure that you guys are either entertained or educated. I feel like those are the 2 things, right? You have to either be entertained or educated. And if me dying a bunch of times on Ark was entertainment, then I've done my job. If that makes sense. That one has been reset. Wow, they're all good to go. They're all good to sell. So, guys, is anybody... I don't know if anybody's interested in buying a ROG Ally from me specifically, but these are going to be going up on... These are going to be going on eBay, FYI. Oh, they're both going on at me. It's because I've just turned them on to check that they're both... Is Ark like Tarkov? Yes, exactly. Exactly, yeah. Does the 858D come with both US and EU cables? Because I ordered it and it says I ordered a US plug. It just... So it will come with... it will just be like a kettle lead. It will just be like a kettle lead. So you don't necessarily have to use that plug. It won't be like the cable is attached to the hot air station, I'm sure. I'm sure you'll be able to just plug a kettle lead into the power supply on the back of the unit. So as long as you've got a kettle lead that is UK, you'll be fine. Zelly, welcome. How are you? Right, let's turn this off. So that one's ready to go. So yeah, I'm selling 3 ROG Allies. One of them is going to be with a charger. 2 of them not. So one of them with a charger, 2 of them not. And they're going to probably be listed... what's tomorrow? Wednesday. Yeah, I'm probably going to do a bunch of listing tomorrow. I'll probably list those. I've got some more controllers that I need to list. And I've also got one more ROG Ally that I need to try and fix. Do we dare? Where they're getting listed? eBay. Exclamation mark eBay. Only for the UK. Stefan, 1,204 subs. Yes. Yep. 1,204 subs. Crazy work. The next one, the last one that I have is... broken screen, I want to say. And if that is the case, then it's GG. Am I interested in selling the emitter one? It is in pieces, my friend, unfortunately. Bray, it's in pieces, so I won't be selling it. I'm using it as parts. Sam, welcome. How are you? That's there. You guys want to see it? Do you guys want to see another one? Yes or no? I've already used the screen for the donor one. I think for another one, perfect. I've not worked on a Nintendo Switch in ages. Gus, thank you very much for the follow. Lord Faulty, thank you for the follow as well. Right, let me get the last one then, man. You guys want to see it, hey? Do I still sound okay because I've just disconnected my headset? Do I still sound okay because I've just disconnected my headset? I think that sounds all right. Oh, leg day chat. Lorda glove. Lorda glove. Oh, lordy, bawdy, schnordy. Oh, my goodness. Lorda glove above on a dove. Ah, my legs. Do you know what? This is going to be pain tomorrow. And tomorrow is a must at the gym, to be fair, to keep up with the record and whatnot. Tomorrow is a must. Tomorrow is a must. So it doesn't matter how I feel today or tomorrow. It'll be in the gym. It'll be in the gym. Ooh. I haven't put the screws back in that one. Good job, Jack. Self-inflicted punishment. True. Can't deny. I have a switch that was given to me that refuses to charge. The port's a little bit wonky. Would this be something you could take a peek at? I don't take any customer devices, I'm afraid, Rob. I'm sorry, my guy. I don't take them on. Zern's had to stop going to the gym. Why, Zern? Have you hurt yourself? On site for the ROG allies. True. Yes, it is. On site for the ROG allies. Backs. The ROG ally slayer. Yeah, have you got an injury? I worry about that because so the first year that I started the gym, 2024, I think right at the end of 2024 is when I had a bad shoulder injury. Well, I say bad shoulder injury. I couldn't do shoulders because I didn't want to get one big shoulder and then one little one. You see what I'm saying? So I had to stop doing shoulder workouts, but that limits a lot when you have a shoulder injury because when you do any dumbbell workouts, you know what I mean? So I had to let that heal, and that took ages, and it was very expensive because I had to go to physiotherapy, and they done something called shockwave therapy. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. Shockwave therapy, and that cost me a lot of money. It worked. It done a great job, but it cost me a lot of money. Yeah, the shockwave therapy was expensive, man. Worked though, so I mean, you get what you pay for. Nowhere near enough hours in the day. Oh, I see. So busyness. I see. Yeah, man. I completely get that. I completely get that. It's horrible, isn't it? When you when my little ones were ill, priority shifts. Right. I wasn't going to do this, but it's the last one that I've got in stock. So why not? Just get it done and out of the way. This one, I might be saying that and it might come back to actually haunt me because this one is, I don't know if I'm going to include this on profit or loss. I don't know. It depends. If this is like a really long one and lengthy, I'm not doing it because the edit's pretty much done. And there's a reason why I'm saying that, okay? So it's not just because, oh, I'm just not buying the device to put in profit or loss. There's a bit more to it. Is the insurance not covering therapy? I don't have insurance. I don't have health insurance. Sorry, I don't have health insurance specifically, should I say. I mean, I could go NHS, but my shoulder, and this is no insult to the NHS whatsoever, they are fantastic, but my shoulder would still be hurting to this day, and that was, you know, nearly 2 years ago that happened. Because the wait times of the NHS and everything are just ridiculous. No comment, JFix, no comment. Is there a reason why you never repair phones? They're just a different beast. They just require a lot of equipment. If I had a shop, if I had a repair shop, you best believe I'd be trying to take on as much as I could because I'd have the space for everything in one place. Although I I'm fully aware that you can, you can't ever have enough space, but I'd have a lot more space. This is my room. This is a bedroom. This is the smallest bedroom in the house. Smallest bedroom in the house. So you need like, you need a lot of space for that sort of stuff. And I think people kind of assume that because phones are so small, you don't really need that much. Trust me when I say, and I'm sure people can agree, phones and laptops are probably the worst in terms of how much you actually need to repair them, because there's so many different types of devices. You need equipment, like different pieces of equipment for potentially each iPhone release that comes out, so it's just, there's so much equipment that you need and expense for phones and laptops, unless you operate a repair shop and you can justify A, the payments for the equipment, and B, the space that gets taken up. There's not really a point, in my opinion anyway. Would I like to learn? Yeah, of course I'd like to give it a go. I'd like to properly know how to replace a screen on a phone, because to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't be that good at it. After everything that I've done, I probably wouldn't be that good at replacing a screen on an iPhone, because I don't work on them. And because when we done them at the shop, it wasn't a case of, sometimes we didn't used to replace the glue. And this is just from me being taught, I guess, certain ways. But it was just one of the things. You just go ahead and you just get it replaced. Bob's your uncle. The quality of the screens were good most of the time. I'm not going to sit here and say that we never had a return on the screens, because it does happen. Right. Let's see what happens with this one then. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to give that a go. Imagine a profit or loss with just phones. That'd be pretty cool. Because I get people coming here all the time asking the same thing about, you can make profit with phones, Jerry. Like, why not just make profit with phones? But, yeah. Right. Let's see what we draw. Is it going to turn on? I highly, highly doubt it. This one is just, this was in a box, and I don't know what the issue was with it, because it wasn't written anywhere. So I'm just going to plug it in and see what we get. So we have 15 volts. Does that jump up to 400, 500? First things first. It jumps up to 150. Is it going to do anything else? I'm just going to leave it for a sec. Could just be really flat. Do you have a degree or anything related with electronics, or is it just a hobby? It's more than a hobby. It's definitely a career. However, my career is more so content creation. So I don't make money repairing devices, except for these ROG alloys have been brilliant. It's really, 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 really tough to buy electronics, faulty, fix them, and sell them for a profit. I'm going to caveat that and say modern consoles, because that's what I specialize in, I guess, right? Is modern consoles. But I mean, if you're looking at older stuff and you're replacing caps and you're doing some upgrades and then you're selling on, or if you're buying cheap enough, or if you're doing phones or laptops, you might have a supplier that can get you it. There we go. We just bumped up. Then it becomes easier. But I'm saying the sourcing of modern day consoles being faulty. I don't know if anybody's looked on eBay recently. I am stuck because I haven't bought from eBay in months. I can't. I don't know why the market at the moment is as bad as it is. I don't know if people are snapping stuff up and people are just more aware now about. And I love the fact that, you know what, if it is encouraging people to get into fixing stuff, amazing. Amazing. Happy days. That's, at the end of the day, that's the big message, isn't it? Save your stuff. It's as simple as that. But it does mean that sourcing requirements are a little bit tougher, and prices therefore will also go up. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, it's pumped up. Let's see if it will turn on. No, I think the battery's dead. So let's just give it a little bit of time. See what happens. Is that the LTT precision screwdriver? It is, yes. And I would highly recommend this if you have the money for it, because it is a bit tad on the expensive side for what it's worth. No, I'm going to say it's in line for what it is, if that makes sense. They've priced this right, in my opinion, for the quality and what it comes with and whatnot, and for the fidget spinner. That's why I use this. And this is why I use this and not the iFixit kits that I have. Simply because of this. Because I sit here and when I talk to you guys, I just do this. And when I'm on my own, I just do this. Simple as that. Yeah, vintage can be pretty good, yeah. Got lots of MacBooks. Laptops are really risky as well because, sorry, MacBooks specifically, because a lot of them are iCloud locked, right? And it's the same with iPhones. I don't have the bigger screwdriver because I don't fix PCs, right? I mean, if I did, I'd 100% get it. If I was a PC connoisseur, then I would buy that screwdriver because I hear that it's really good. So I wonder how many units they've sold. I'd be really interested to know if they've sold. They've probably sold more of the, because LTT is more focused towards PCs, right? So I think that they would have definitely sold more of the bigger ratchet screwdriver, but I'd be really interested to see the numbers and see how many of those they've sold compared to the precision kits, because I really like the precision kit. And I think there's a lot of people that would have these. Do we think it's like 10x? Guys, do you think it's like 10x is how many LTT has sold of the longer screwdriver compared to the shorter one? Do we think it's about 10x? Sorry, I should say 10 times. I had somebody have a go at me in the comments recently on a YouTube video because I was saying 10x and how that was American. And I shouldn't be speaking as if like 10 and x, because x is a letter, not multiplied. Ten times, thank you, Joe. There we go, Zan. Yeah, I thought someone was going to pick up. I thought someone was going to pick up 10x soundabouts. I think so. I think the ratio in terms of they've probably sold 10 long ratchet ones compared to one of these is, in my opinion, but I could be wrong. Let's see what'll turn on. No, not going to turn on. Come on. YouTube is like 30 seconds behind Twitch. Twitch is good. Twitch is good. Do you know why Twitch is good? I'm on 1,204 total Twitch subscribers. Do you guys know how insane that is? And we are nearly at, by the way, if you haven't followed the stream, I can't believe I'm about to say this. We are nearly at 21,000 followers on Twitch. 21,000. If you haven't followed on Twitch and you enjoy watching the content that I put out, please consider hitting the follow button. We're nearly at 21k. You could be one of the people to help us get to 21,000. We need 85 more followers for 21,000. And if you're enjoying on YouTube, just hit the like button. That would be much appreciated. You don't have to. Only if you're enjoying the stream. Johnny, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Yo, Curbside coming in with a prime as well. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, Curbside. I appreciate that. The prime for 4 months in a row. Thank you, my friend. Oh, no. Yeah, thank you, Curbside. That's very, very kind. TikTok's at 150. Yeah, almost. Yeah, I've slowed down. I've put a post out about editors. And I'm just kind of sorting through everything at the moment. I've put a post out on editors in Discord. If you are an editor, if you're a short forms editor, or, you know, you're potentially looking to get into the space, obviously, I need some sort of quality. But feel free to reach out to me on Discord because I'm looking to pay somebody to do some short form editing for me. One short form edit a day, so 30 a month to confirm. And my budget is between 10 and 20 pounds per short, being upfront and honest with you. So it could be between, depends on experience, depends on how good the actual short is. Yeah, I don't want, I really don't want at the moment. I mean, I've tried to use AI, but they just mess up the story so much. So, I mean, in terms of, I don't mind if AI is on the caption side of things, but then the person who's editing the captions will need to make sure that it's grammarly correct. Yeah, battery is charging because you can see up here, right? You've got the 1056. So that's the highest amount of amp draw that we've had. And the lowest that we've had is 1045. In the last like 30 seconds, I want to say or so. Gel Dog, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. 11 Australian dollars for a Twitch sub now. Been a long time since I was on here. Sits back in rocking chair. Back in my day, it was $5 a month. Yeah. There is a Prime option, which is what you'll see a lot of people do, is Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you pay for Amazon Prime. You can actually type into Google Amazon Prime to Twitch Prime. You log in with your Twitch to Amazon Prime. You link them, and then you can give a free Prime subscription. Greetings from Brazil. Malky, thank you. Welcome. Your laptop is at another repair guy now. Seems it's working. Yeah, so I sold my laptop to JFix, so exclamation mark JFix in the chat, and it'll take you to the channel. He's put the part 1 and part 2 out, and that's all I'll say on it, because I don't want to ruin anything for anyone. Jerry, do you test individual components? What do you mean by that, Benny George? Does the Prime sub not give a fraction to the streamer versus the direct sub, though? At least that's what I thought. The Prime sub is less than the direct sub, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, the Prime sub gives less than what a Tier 1 or Tier 2 would, for example. Tier 1, I guess. What's the charger? If you do !PLD in the chat, it will take you to the website of where this charger is from. It's not necessarily a charger, it's an ammeter. So it tells you the amount of current that's being drawn through the from the charger to the device. Moving! Yo!
Thanks, Joey, for entertaining me while at work.
You're more than welcome, man. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the bonus, my guy. I appreciate you. Moving Gun coming in with a Prime for 3 months. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Here we go. 2.4 amps. Now we're sucking diesel. Still can't turn it on. All right. Where does one procure said meter? That shop, that exclamation mark where you got Paul Daniels. That's where you get it from, Bohemian. He's in Australia, but he is South African. I say that because Bohemian's South African as well. Paul Daniels, you check out his YouTube channel. How's it? How's it, my blue? 2.48. Keep going. Just place an order for a PLD ammeter. Let's go. You just done it, son. Let's go. Lovely jubbly. Things you love to hear. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And you won't be let down. Yours will actually come with a nice little case and stuff, I'm pretty sure. I got the OG. And it's got a nice PLD signature here. I'm happy with how this is, by the way. Don't need no case for it or anything. Let's try and turn it on. Here we go. All right, so we don't have any LEDs on the thumbsticks. Hello? Focus. Come on. Sophia Gen Z, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. 30 minutes. Guy's an absolute legend in the repair space. Actually true. I just moved from YouTube. Hello from Bucharest, Romania. I hear Romania is a lovely country, by the way. I heard Romania is a really, really nice country. Welcome. Your face. Thank you for, I mean, guys, you watch wherever you want, by the way. Watch if you want to watch on Twitch, you want to watch on Twitch. You want to watch on YouTube, watch on YouTube. Kick, watch on Kick. I'm not live on Kick today, though, because I forgot. Okay, recovery. Let's just go for restart my PC and just see what happens. Oh, Biltong. Guys, what I would do for some amazing... Yeah, the LED's just kicked in because it might be driver issues or we could have some CPU situation here. I'm just going to say CPU situation. Can you do a phone fixing series? No, probably not, Bennett, for the reasons that I just mentioned about there being too much equipment needed. Yeah, man. I mean, listen, I would love some proper biltong chat. I've had packets of beef jerky and I've had packets of like biltong from shops. I've never had fresh biltong, and I'm salivating. Because I'm massively into my protein and gym and stuff now anyway, I feel like biltong, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, is like one of the most protein-rich snacks that you can actually just have because it's just dried meat, right? It's so good. I don't know if it's good for you. It's got a lot of salt and stuff, but I've heard that biltong is a cheat guide to like protein. But I don't know where to go. I don't know if I have any local biltong merchants, should I say, to be able to sell me some nice biltong. Maybe I should just order some online from a... I don't know if butchers do biltong, do they? I mean, that would make sense, would it not? There's a place in London. Yeah, it's quite far, though. Unless they deliver. Make it yourself. I don't trust myself to make biltong, mate. So what's the issue with this one?
To set up your device using a screen reader, turn on narrator by pressing Windows and Control and Enter.
Now there was one. So one of the guys from the suppliers did say, I might be wrong, but the one labeled up as ghost touches and damaged display, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I said to Tom, there's no damage I could see on the screen, and then left it on for 30 minutes ish, expecting to see Ghost Touch on the Windows setup screen, but nada. Could it be this one? Are we really going to go 11 for 12? Not sure there's actually that much in a pack of biltong because of the amount in the packet. What, really? We pay tons for this stuff, and I'm pretty sure there are some South African shops around the UK that would sell them. Try it. It's different. As in protein. Try the original biltong company. It's lovely. Jerky is close, but way sweeter. I will, chat, if somebody can link me to a good place to buy biltong, I'll buy some now. Right on stream. I'll buy some because I've always wanted to eat a decent, like, bit of biltong. Anybody know of good biltong in the UK? Quality biltong delivery. Limpopo biltong. Buy the UK's finest biltong, the snack the lions couldn't handle. Or we've got, ooh, handcrafted in Hampshire. Bowery Limited. Bowery. Premium biltong and drowers. Extra fatty, extra lean, extra dry. Chili bites. Chili biltong. I'm probably a chili sort of person, I think. I think I'm a chili biltong sliced person. Do you see what I'm saying, chat? Let's have a look. Chili biltong, 250 grams, 500 grams. £26 for 500 grams. How much is 500 grams? How much is 500 grams, chat? I need to know protein as well, hey? This is 623. I mean, that kind of feels like a good amount of biltong. Yeah, man, I'd love some biltong. I'd absolutely love some biltong. That'd be incredible. Incroyable. Raging Bull biltong. Where are you based? Down south in UK. Drowers. Decent for sitting. Half a kilo. I'm good, thank you, Power. How are you? $95. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate you. Yeah, legend. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I just have to try out some of these. I don't take on customer repairs, I'm afraid, garage. Guys, I'm just gonna have to go through the screen on this, hey? I'm just gonna have to go through the screen on this and see what the situation is. There's been no ghost touching. I've not seen any ghost touching at all. And it's just on Windows. Maybe this is the one that just has nothing wrong with it. Cheers for the Prime tip. No, thank you. You don't have to thank me. Thank you. Did you try my link? Did you send it in Discord? In chat up. It won't I can't see links, mate. Send it to me on Discord if you can, Tristan. Fuel drinks, 400 calories, 35 grams protein, easy for after gym. Yeah. I have bacon. I like my bacon. Paul, thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch as well. I appreciate it. Will this be the end of season 2 if you sell it? Who's to say, chat? Season 2 isn't already done. I always get emotional when people talk about the end of seasons. Speaking of, season 3, if there is going to be a season 3, I need some ideas, man. Do we just keep it the same and raise the price? Do we keep it the same and raise the price? What do we do? I need to check my messenger, by the way. Oh, wait. $5,000, $4,000. Paul with the Prime, guys. This is ridiculous. 1,211 total Twitch subscribers. Guys, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you. I think the most we ever had was 2,200. Somehow, the most we had was 2,200. Like, I don't understand how that ever happened. That feels like a I don't know. It just feels like I feel like I didn't dwell in that moment long enough, in the sense of realize what actually happened. Do you see what I'm saying? I kind of feel like I didn't. If I lost retro, throwing a little twist for season 3. Do you know what I think would improve? Genuinely, do you know what I think would improve? And I think about this a lot. What would improve season 3 is if there was a bit more of a risk element to it. So, like, I think the story of, you know, profit or loss in anything is really good, and it puts a story out there which is easy to follow. But I feel like there needs to be a little bit of a risk, even if it is like we need to reach it in 100 episodes, or if I don't hit it in X amount of episodes, I do this. Or do you know what I mean? I feel like they're kind of just to be able to, when I open up the video, just to explain the risk a little bit more, because it might grab people in a little bit extra. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, the palettes like of returns, I don't necessarily like too much, because they take up way too much room. The profit on them isn't great, and you could spend a day fixing a blender that you get £5 profit from. For profit or loss, it doesn't. They're not good, in my opinion. Not a lot of margin. I take it switches are also going on down in value. Yeah, it's tough, man, because I don't know what your guys' opinion are. I don't know if I've actually had an effect on and I'm not thinking of this big-headed, please. It's not like how I'm trying to get to my point, and I want to make that very clear. It's just more so, I don't know if I'm finding it harder now in the market to buy faulty stuff, and I'm checking eBay as regular as I ever have been, and for some reason it's just I'm finding stuff really difficult to grab for good prices. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if more people are just, again, inclined to try and fix their stuff, and therefore not selling faulty stuff, or whether people are now just really hot on it because it's a new hobby, or they're actually, say somebody's been watching videos on YouTube in general about fixing stuff, and they're now getting up to a year mark, a 2-year mark, they're getting a bit more confident, therefore they're buying more stuff, more expensive stuff, PS5s, all of that stuff. I don't know if the market is just being eaten up. So I don't know. But I know that it's been tougher. I don't know if anybody else buys on eBay, specifically in the UK. I don't know what your opinions are. It would be good to know what your opinions are, because I feel like stuff is really hard to get now. Yeah, that's just a lot of admin, Damo. Like, the idea is incredible. Buying something, you use the profit of that item to buy another one. But what I can't do is I can't put a load of videos out or get really ahead on my videos, which is something I really like doing, because I have to wait for that item to sell. Then I need to take that and I won't be able to move on to the next episode until that one sells. And then I have to wait to buy something with that profit. So it just delays everything. So I can't really do that. A lot of IT shops now. Super pricey. Buy it and fix it and use profit to buy another. That's a problem. If you can't fix it, there's no profit, so no next item. It's true as well. I wonder, it might even be that, like, you know, I wonder if, because there's a demand for it, in my opinion. There's a demand for it. I just think if you're smart and you're buying stuff for cheap that's faulty, you're winning. Because you can literally put out ads, buy faulty stuff, or you can just physically, in person, go to these shops and say, I'll take your faulty items, and just list them on eBay as faulty. Fix it forward. Start with £10. Work your way up until you get 1,000. What do you mean by fix it forward? Sorry, JFix. How much do working PS5s go for in the UK? I'm not sure because I haven't sold one in ages. I reckon 200 quid at the moment. Laptops and PCs. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to laptops and PCs, but I don't have the room for it. The only way that I'd go laptops and PCs is if I had a unit or something where I could store all of my stuff, man. Because without that, I don't have room. Joey not sad. No, Joey not sad. I won't say that. Start with £1,000 budget to aim at £5,000. You can then buy multiple items, and when sold, add back to your pot, and you can have a number of items on the go and add a perpetual pot until target achieved. Yeah, but can I not? So you're saying start with £1,000 credit is what you're saying, Bridger. But I mean, that's essentially the same as just normal profit or loss, really. Or are you saying that the season's over if I hit like £0? In my head, I just get scared that it's going to wear off at some point. All good things come to an end. And I want to, I mean, when it comes to profit or loss, I had this same conversation when I was thinking about like season 1 going into season 2. I didn't want to do season 2 because I had a fear of like people getting bored of it. But season 2 has been more successful than season 1. Let me check the stats, actually. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I mean, it's definitely not been, it couldn't have been, it's not quote unquote worse in terms of, I mean, we've just grown a lot in the past year, 2 years. So I'm assuming that's the case, you know. Where's playlists? And I'm worried that if I go season 3, good things start to come to an end. Do you see what I'm saying? Profit or loss season 2 versus, so analytics, profit or loss season 1, analytics on the playlist. This takes all views and everything, not just from the playlist itself, but for the actual videos, by the way. So it's not to show which playlist is more successful, it's the stats of the videos all combined. So if I go lifetime, profit or loss season 2, lifetime, profit or loss season 1. Okay. Chat. First question. What do you reckon's have more views? The 100 episodes on season 1, 104 to be precise, or the 70 or 69 on season 2? What do you think's have more views in terms of combined? Season 1 or season 2 so far? This is interesting. Season 2 has 3.7 million views across all episodes. 3.7 million. Season 1, higher or lower, chat? Higher or lower? Season 1, higher or lower? Season 1 is why I love Roy. He's locked in. Season 1 has 7 million views. Season 2 has 3.7. Double. Almost. Season 1 has 7 million views. So, you know, my whole thing about good things come to an end. That's now granted, actually, there are almost, you know, there's 35 more episodes in season 1. So if I take, for example, if I took my usual sort of view count now, which after I'd say a certain amount of time is probably an average of 35k per video, right? So if I take 35, 1, 2, 3, and then times that by 35, that's 1.2 million views, which is still massively off. It's nowhere near season 1. So that's just to give you some examples of how good season 1 was compared to season 2. But season 1 has obviously been out for a lot longer. We also have to bear that in mind, okay? Season 1 has been out a lot longer. Does it tell me... Wait a minute. Does it tell me what I think? Oh my gosh, it does. Oh my gosh. Right. Next stat quick. Chat. Oh my gosh. How many... Okay. Season 1 or season 2? That's going to be your answer. Season 1, season 2. What one has pulled in more subscribers? Season 1 or season 2? What one has pulled in more subscribers? Really interesting. Season 2 has gotten me... I can't really believe this, to be honest. 11,900 subs. Season 1 has got me 65,000 subscribers. And that is all of the episodes combined. See, now, when I'm looking at statistics like this, I don't think I'd do a season 3, chat. Genuinely. If no season 3, I'm unsubscribing. But is it because people just start at the beginning? I think the reason why is because I've had so many. I'm going to count now, right? If I go onto my videos, let me tell you how many season 1 episodes have popped off. Let me count them. 1, episode number 79. 1. Episode number 61. 2. Episode number 6. 3. Episode number 95. 4. Episode number 26. 5. Did I say 5? I don't know. Episode number 91. 6 or 7. Episode number 9. 8 or 9. Episode number 12. Episode number... Guys, if I tell you how many... Listen, this is how many have over 100k views. Episode 79. Episode 95. Episode 6. Episode 61. Episode 91. Episode 26. Episode 9. Episode 12. Episode 100. Episode 98. Episode 45. Episode 96. 12. I have 12. Oh my gosh. I have 12 episodes of Profit or Loss Season 1 that have had over 100k views. Quick guess. I'll give you 5 seconds. How many of Season 2 have over 100k views? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. Episode number 39. 2. 2. Episode number 31. 39 and 31. Of a battering now, so there are some bits that I can see. So it's always really important to try and clean up your fly. What do I do? Oh! It's a lot worse than I thought, I'll be honest with you. It's a lot worse than I thought. Wait. It says there's only 66 episodes of Profit or Loss in Season 2. What? Oh, maybe I didn't refresh the page. Wait there. Playlists. Profit or Loss 70. Yeah, that's better, I think. Let me just check. 70. Wait, what does that say? Language? English. Videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68,
What no episode
1,
67 in Season 2 open mouth face.
Techno, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. No, there should be now. If you refresh, there should be now. There should be now. Hey. Where'd the Irish accent come from? Sorry. Nice to see one of my favourite YouTube channels in chat. Who's that? Soldering on? Hello, soldering on, sir. Good morning, good afternoon. Joey does tech. Hope you're doing good. Thank you. Yes, I am doing great. I hope you're doing well, Shadow. Oh, no, you have COVID for the 5th time. Sorry. Sorry. Joe, I haven't watched season 1. What's the premise the same? If yes, maybe try something else like rare stuff, etc. So I was watching Jacksepticeye. The playlist views are going up nicely. I can't deny that in season 2. The playlist views are going up really nice. But yeah, man, total views 3.8 mil. Wow. 12k subs, crazy. I wouldn't have guessed. Man. It says the highest amount of views here is 98k. 13k from the playlist. That's crazy. Do you know what, chat? Episode number 66 done really well, hey? Profit or loss. Episode number 66 done really well. Yeah, 47k. Well, 50k. Who done that? 68 part 1. That was a laptop, wasn't it? The Lappy Lappy. 36k for episode 69. That was recently. That's done well as well. So the views are up on profit or loss, but I don't know, man. I think the long stuff is I don't know. I'm a fan of fixing things you never fixed before. I think a lot of people are, yeah. Prevail and I are saying, why not do a fix or fail with the items that you've not repaired before and go more and more difficult? I was doing a Joey Learns, so I had a playlist that was called Joey Learns, actually, and that done all right. I only put 9 videos out for Joey Learns because, again, it was more so like you just need equipment. But that seemed to do all right. I think people like the Joey Learns videos. If I look at the analytics for those videos specifically, they're not bad. It's not great. It's not, some of the profit or loss stuff, but I mean, yeah, the lowest one that I had was 29k. The highest one that I had was 92k was the highest one that I had, and that was what is that? Steam Deck, I think. I've never attempted to fix this before. Big waste of money. Joey Learns. I never attempted to fix this before. Waste of money. Joey Learns. And that was a ROG Ally. Yo, my first ever ROG Ally. Let's go. Welcome back to Joey Learns. When was that? 11 months ago, not even a year ago, by the way.
I don't think from what...
That's crazy. Not even a year ago, and we fixed 11 out of 12. Technically, we haven't really done much to them, but...
Joey, remember you need to understand that session 2 has less bunny suit mention.
Ah.
That explains it all. Winking face.
You are 100% correct. Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. We need more bunny mention. Techno, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Joey Learns is awesome. I think people like Joey Learns, yeah. Thank you, Willow. I appreciate that. I haven't watched Joey Learns, but it sounds fun. Yeah. I like to learn how to fix things myself. Maybe a basic guide on soldering. I need to think of, if I do a season 3, how can I make it better? It needs to be better, not worse. It needs to be better, not worse. Greetings from Costa Rica. Hello, welcome. Discovered your channel a couple of days ago. I'm enjoying your content. Subscribe. Thank you, Diego. Joey Learns. Do you know what I was thinking? I wanted to kind of learn about more circuitry stuff, like, and understand what components do and whatnot. And I was thinking, it came to me the other night when I was taking apart a toy with my daughter, because she loves taking stuff apart, man. My daughter loves taking stuff apart and putting it back together. That's it. Training her well. But that's her favourite thing. Just before bed every single night. Daddy, can we take something apart? Can we take this apart? Can we take this apart? Can we take this apart? I was thinking maybe about just like in the sense of just like trying to understand circuits. Imagine me trying to work out how a circuit works of a child's toy. Examine the PCB. See how it actually works inside. I thought that could be pretty cool. But again, I don't know if it also might be pretty useless now that I've said it out loud. Trib, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you. Profit or loss in a limited time, like 2 years, and you'll fix anything or at least try. Joey learns is okay, but we're talking about just learning something new, making it harder and harder. Profit or loss concept still there. Bigger loss, but also bigger reward. Thing is, a lot of it becomes like there's a lot more. What do you say? Like, how do you say it? There's a lot more time and effort put into that. Acidic, welcome. How are you? Like, I feel like obviously what people enjoy is me repairing stuff. If I look at my videos, people love me repairing stuff. Or attempting. Let's go with attempting to repair stuff. So me trying these videos of like soldering irons and those sorts of things don't necessarily do too well. But profit or loss is my main driver. Saying that, I've done a couple of good videos that done well. You know, the My Son is Gutted, Pokemon Save Data Lost Forever. That was a good video. I paid £124 for a faulty GPU. That was a good video. £225 for 10 faulty Nintendo Switches. When selling on eBay goes wrong. There are some videos at the top of my most watched that are, you know, I'm proud of, especially in like the last 5 months, 10 months, 11 months. So this year has been okay. Well, 2025 was okay. But I'm kind of just waiting for a video to pop off rather than, oh man, I'm 506 videos now. I missed my 500 mark. Are you joking? Oh, that's annoying. Guys, I missed my 500 video mark. Oh, it's what happens when you get so like into it. Videos with a story I like. Yeah. Sometimes, though, those videos are the hardest. Yeah. Controllers would get views. I disagree. Yeah, plot twists, the ups and downs and stuff. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you, Acidic. That's very specific. Joey repairs in random outfits. Guys, what? Modding would get views. I don't know if I'm a modder though, man. I like just throwing myself at something and seeing what the sitch is. People like the clumsy, silly Joey that doesn't know how to repair something and just finds a way to try and get through it. That's what people like. That's what people enjoy. That's why I think Joey Learns is, you know, a good one. But the comments on those videos are very tough. The comments on those videos, guys, I can't lie to you, they're very tough. Very, very tough. Some of those comments, Lord glove. Like, guys, when I done the computer and the PCIe hot swapping, that was deserved, to be fair. Try something completely new. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, life is about trying new things, right? Yeah. The ROG Ally is on, and it's just going through updates, put simply. So, yeah. I don't personally know what the situation with that is either. Yeah, relatable. Yeah, guys, the content I put out is very relatable, right? I think that's why people like it, and it's unique in that sense. It's very relatable. I don't try and act like I'm a professional, man, because I'm not. I think we're all, you know, listen, if I had a repair shop and I wanted to earn money doing repairs as a living, I think I'm at a stage now where I can transition into that. However, I'm still your average guy trying to fix things, and that is who I am down to the core. I'm not like, if you look at someone like Loki, Ben, even Gozzy, like these people are repair through and through, and they are smart. I am not that person. I can talk to people and I can get information in certain ways and relay that information on in simple terms. I think that's what I do a good job of is I take complex information and I can put it into a bit more of an understandable language for those who don't have the experience. But I am not an expert. Nova says, just want to say thanks to you, mate. Been binging your videos on YouTube recently and building up the courage to do some more advanced repairs with micro soldering. Even practice doing a hot drop replacement of a USB-C port on a broken board. Only broke 2 traces. For your first time, that's really good. So you should be super proud of yourself, Nova. Well done. Well done. Teaching? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really teach. I have the school stuff set up. Oh, chat, do you know how many approvals I've got on school now? Oh my gosh. I've got 106 pending memberships on school. Yeah, that's got to be not, I'm not going to use the term flop. But I'm going to say that school has been harder than I thought it would be. Let's put it that way. School has been harder than I thought it would be. I'm just going to say that. Yeah. $106 pending memberships. I've got to go through those. Oh my gosh. I have failed on school. I have failed. I'm failing. I am currently failing. Joey tries to repair National Grid. BS, Joey, you've been teaching me for like a year now. Indirectly, though. Entertaining and educational at the same time. Yeah, educational. Edutainment. Edutainment, that's what they call it. Surely you can join forces with 2 or more YouTubers and rent an office space. Not ones that are close to me. I don't know any fixers that are like close. I wouldn't like, I mean, it's not a horrendous shout if people were in the same city. You know, I wouldn't want to drive an hour to work every day. Nope. The beauty of doing what I do is that I roll out of bed, have a little bit of traffic from here to the bathroom, and then I can crack on with work. I save so much time. Pilot, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Pilot Nexus, what a legend. Thank you. I massively appreciate that. Thank you. Maybe try to shift the school lessons behind YouTube memberships. No, I think school is the best platform for it. I do. It's just the time it takes. I just don't think. I don't know what it is. The courses on school aren't really selling, and this is, guys, you know how transparent and stuff I am when it comes to those sorts of things. The courses on school aren't selling, and I think there's a couple of things that is wrong with it. The price point is, I think, fair for a skill that will teach you how to make money with soldering. But the whole point of school is that 90% of people who join the school are looking to start repair. And the 2 videos that I have, one of them is how to replace HDMI port on a PS5, and the other one is how to replace a USB-C port on a Nintendo Switch. Those courses, even though they are in depth, and I've had feedback on them to say that they are good and that they have worked to help people get better, those people have had a little bit more experience down the line and are willing to spend the money at that point. Whereas theoretically, what I have to think about, if I think about the customer journey, somebody who joins up from school, from my TikTok, from my YouTube, they're not going to be, you know, buying a hot air station, buying a faulty PS5 for 100, 200 quid. buying the soldering iron, buying XYZ. Even when it comes to Nintendo Switches, the hot air station, the Atten, £150, £200, whatever it is. Then you've got the faulty Nintendo Switch, 50 quid. Then you've got, do you know what I mean? It's just too, it's good. Like, the guides are good. And I put my heart and soul into making sure that they were very clear and step by step. But when it comes to the sales, they're not selling. They're not selling. And I pay $99 on a month for school to have the JDT repair community. I pay $99. And this month we're definitely not going to hit that. So at the moment, I am just wasting money. Plus, then if you take the time that I've put into the courses themselves, I suck. However, I think I've just launched it wrong. How-to basics on soldering and hot air station would be much more beneficial, and I could make that a much lower price. He trained 109 new possible repair shops and wonders why he can't find tech to repair anymore. That's not true. That's not true. Pilot, been watching on YouTube for a while now. Cheers, mate. You're more than welcome. Thank you for coming over and giving me your Prime. I appreciate that. It's very kind. Kit ain't cheap. I think to get, yeah, it's £500 to get all the kit, which is pricey for most people. Plus, then you've got all the faulty stuff on top. So yeah, I suck. Number one. Number two, I don't know. In terms of school and stuff, all of those things. Number two, I don't know about season 3. Looking at the stats today live, which I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have looked at the stats live for season 2, man. Lord, the glove above on a dove. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to end it there. This is just updating, and it was nice to have a nice talk with you. At the end of the day, we're in just chatting, so we are just chatting. But thank you for joining. I've got some serious thinking to do. And the thing that is the funniest, right, is that you don't, I mean, it's my business at the end of the day, and I can't really speak to anyone about what to do. That's the gift and the curse about having, your own business and stuff. You have to come up with these ideas, see them through, learn from your mistakes. So yeah, I'll have to bounce some ideas off the wall or something. I don't know. In the mirror. Just go speak to the mirror. Guys, thank you. I appreciate you. Legendary, as always. Thank you for the support today. The gifted subs, the primes, the bits, everything. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And it's been a pleasure. And I'm happy with how these ROG allies have turned out. Massively happy. So thank you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. What are we today? Thursday, Sunday is probably going to be the next one. So yeah. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Much love. I'll see you in the next one, chat. Thank you. Goodbye. Ciao for now.